On SBC2 now, it's Tom and Jerry. Tom Good from The Good Life chases Jerry Ledbetter from The Good Life around a house, only for Jerry to hide in the skirting board and ensure that all Tom's attempts to harm him backfire. Then, when Tom is knocked out, Jerry has sex with Felicity Kendall. It's a good show. Here on SBC1, not such a good show. It's Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. Hello, welcome to Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. I'm Richard Herring, and I'm Ali Sloper. I am Cheeky Me. I am, hold on, winking at it. Sit on it, Wincy Willis. No, sit on it, Barbara. And what you talking about, Wincy Willis? And don't throw your eggs in the basket. Welcome to the show. Good to see old Red Nose Duck. Old Red Nose is Duck. What, you? No, the only title's old. He's got a red nose, like a reindeer that none of the other reindeers will have in on their sleigh. I think we're confusing our songs then. A little bit, perhaps. Just a little bit, perhaps. What are we going for? That's not the right thing. Here we go. Just for those of you who I've had a lot of messages from people very concerned about Ernest Herring. Well, there a lot of people emailing in, a lot of viewers, Channel 5 executives and so on, saying, is Ernie okay? His school had an outbreak of chickenpox a couple of weeks ago, so they were worried because he was a bit itchy that he had them. He didn't. I had to go and pick him up, take him to a pharmacy. The pharmacist gave me short shrift, gave him some antihistamine, and he's fine. So that was unnecessary, wasn't it? To take me out of my important news round job. Well, I'm glad, what's more important, Richard, work or family? It's work. It's getting back on the proper telly, having my own show on my own. Yeah, that is more important, Richard. Very good point. And that's all we had to worry about. Just get it out of the way early, Rich. That's what I say. And also, don't do it twice, do it once. Did you say anything else? I say don't do it twice, do it once. That's what I say. You say that. You always say that twice. That is the joke, Rich. I like it when people explain the jokes. It helps me understand it. It also helps the people in the YouTube channels who don't understand what's going on understand it. Yeah, that's... I mean, maybe they're cleverer than the show. Maybe, Rich. Maybe some fucking idiot on YouTube is cleverer than the 134-year-old ventriloquist dummy when your head's full of nothing. I'm still cleverer than the kind of person who bothers to go on YouTube to say they don't like something. What kind of fucking prick does that? All right, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know what? Opinions are like our souls, aren't they, Rich? They should be wiped until there's nothing left. They should be wiped until there's nothing left. Surprised you there, didn't you? I thought you were going to say everyone's got one. Yeah? No, they should be wiped. Keep wiping till it's all gone. Then flush it down the fucking toilet. No one's interested in your stupid opinion. We want you not to like us because you're an idiot. Okay? So think of that yourself. Have a little look at the images. Why are you so bitter about the YouTube people there? It doesn't matter if people like us or not. I fucking hate them, Rich. They think, oh, I like Stuart Lee because I like good comedy. You wouldn't know good comedy if it fucking fucked you up their arsehole with a big broomstick. This is outrageous. I don't know where this has come from. I do apologise for this, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all comments. Why do you reply to all the bad ones? Because I like to see what their argument's going to go when they're presented with me talking. Oh, all right. The people are entitled. I think this is probably rubbish, but I do admit that some people would look at this and judge it on one level, and they're maybe not looking into the deeper level. There are two levels to this. I think there's three or four levels to it. You feeling all right today, Rich? I'm feeling. I'm surprised you've taken so against the. We welcome your views, and everyone's view is. His opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's arsehole is important. And what you're going to say? I was going to say something that I decided not to. Fucking hell, that's a first from you. Everyone's arsehole is important. It's important for defecating out bad stuff. Yeah, like an opinion, and it's also important for having sex up your anus. That's very important, Rich. Which is a beautiful thing shared between two people who both want to do that. Yeah. Is it let's not get into that. We're here to do the news stories. Thank you for everyone commenting on YouTube. It's probably me. It's probably not you. You probably know more about comedy than me and Ali, who's been doing comedy for 134 years. You probably know more about comedy than he does. And me, I've only been doing 40 years, so you probably do know more about it than me. Really, this is just looking bitter and pathetic. You started it. Anyway, let's have a look. You may have seen on the grown-up news that the rings of Uranus are even stranger than we thought. Is this the news story? Yeah, this is apparently, and this is an amazing story about science from the New Scientist. I mean, the Uranus is so far away, and it's incredible that we know so much about it, but apparently they've found the Mu ring, which is the outermost one, looks very blue, and the light shining off it indicates that it's made of tiny grains of ice. But the Nu ring, on the other hand, that appears red, I don't know if you can see that in the picture, is rich in dust and relative complex organic molecules called tholins. The particles that make up the Mu ring probably come from a small uranium moon called Mab. So this indicates that Mab is icy, not rocky like the other moons that orbit near it. But it's unclear exactly how those tiny bits of ice got removed from Mab so that they could become a ring. But, isn't it amazing that we know so much about it? Is the situation similar in some ways to Saturn's E-ring, which is supplied by the frozen moon Enceladus? That Enceladus used water from its buried ocean in huge balloons, and that's probably not happening on Mab, which is only about 12 kilometres across. Yeah, I think that's bang on. Have you read the report? No, I just wondered if that was what it was. Tracy Becker. God, I was going to say, that would be a funny thing to happen if Tracy Becker was commenting on astronomy, wouldn't it? But it's Tracy Becker at Southwest Research Institute in Texas. Probably hasn't had that many Tracy Becker jokes made about her due to breaking news coming in. So what it is. I don't know, it's too horrible to say. It usually is. She says, we don't think the plumes would be possible on such a tiny moon like Mab, but still the parallels are exciting. It's more likely that small rocks called micrometeoroids are hitting Mab's surface and sending flecks of ice flying. So that is the... Can I just say, Richard, woohoo, it's cocky carrots here. Do you mind if I listen to this? This sounds a fascinating piece of that astronomy. It is. It really. I know it's really interesting. You're welcome. Just lie down there and think about it. The Nu ring being dusty is less of a surprise, but the rocky objects that must be supplying all the dust have not been discovered, which indicates they must be relatively small. The researchers also found that the Nu ring changes in brightness over time, and that's Nu, if you're wondering. It shine halved between 2003 and 2006, which may indicate there was a major collision in the rings before 2003 that caused it to be temporarily brightened. I mean, if you want to read more about this, the New Scientist is the place to go. A few of the science papers are talking about it, but it's incredible, isn't it? What people with telescopes, looking through telescopes, Rich, and seeing all this stuff. Humankind has come a long way, Rich, and I think we should be very pleased with humanity for that. Well, yeah, that's. I think that's all we've got time today. I think that's our 5 minutes up. Partly because of all the YouTube stuff, we could have talked about this for ages. I do apologise, Richard. Got any songs about the planet Uranus? No, not really, Rich. No. Night cat, Saturn, and Asda. Yeah, is that a song now? I just made that one up. That would be ridiculous. So anyway, that's all the news that's fit to print about today. That you may have seen that in the Grown Ups News. New Scientist, great magazine. all right at the top for the interplanetary news and the rings and everything. It's great. So thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more of this, and we'll see you then. Thank you, Rich. It's been a good one today. I thought it was very. That was like, you know, that was quite traditional. Thanks. Yeah, we did all right, didn't we? Yeah, let's go. We'll do this first for our press.